Well, what do you say, whole heads? And by whole heads, I mean cornhole players and enthusiasts from around the world here on the World Wide Webs and live from center court here at the Owensboro Convention Center. It is the American Cornhole Organization World Championships of Cornhole Season 21, and we are now just diving in to the doubles main bracket. And before all is said and done, if I'm not mistaken, tonight we will have a doubles champion named Finn, the loudmouth of the ACO, side by side with the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett. And we are, 3-0 into this game right now?
Yeah.
4-3. 4-3. We had a little bit of a turn there in the score. Phil Swanson and Josh Neville, 4-3 over Justin DeBrusen and David Brown.
Phil Swanson's been struggling a little bit here on center court. I watched the last game they played. DeBrusen, he went for the big airmail right there. But this Brown guy, we saw him in the final 8. I want to say it was in South Bend. He's throwing those Vibe bags, some of those Jeremiah Ellis bags. Speaking of Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling, beaten handedly by the Amish and
right?
Sebastian Barger.
Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger. Well, that was a titanic struggle, I feel certain.
And no surprise, Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes, who I think I picked the winner, 3-0. So
what a shock. Well, no surprise that the boys from Medford are sitting in the stands watching their boys from the left coast throwing, I guess, the Stovations bags based on their headgear. And here to support the left coast, who has shown up and shown out, as we've mentioned a number of times. California winning the State Slider Cup. And we are, in fact, I want to bring up the chat here, invite you to join us on the YouTube channel. Also contribute to the chat if you would like to. We are up on Facebook as well, so you should be able to watch action here from Court 1 or the CBC Center Court 2. We'll keep you up to speed on what's going on that court as well. But, TJ Holmes, Darren Van Leen here, and they are sitting across the way. At some point, we'll have them come over here and talk to us a little bit about Medford, Oregon. Why would we do that? Because 1 year from now, that's where we're going to be.
We'll be sitting there?
Yes, we will. And we are sitting here at 6-on-4 with DeBrusen and Brown. Up over top of Swanson and Neville, who won pretty much everything they got into. They were the doubles champion players of the season and had no playoff to be so. So congratulations to them, and we'll get into some of the results that we've had over the course of the week up to this point. But still a lot of great high-level cornhole to be played, and glad to have you along for the ride.
Oh, I thought that was going to be short, and it bunched up on him right there. Find DeBrusen, I'm bumping right into those. Not there. He kicked off to the left, Slick side. Oh, he got 2 of them to go. Not bad. Nope. Nice finish there by Justin.
So am I right that if Swanson and Neville are victorious in this game, will they still be here on center court? They'll just take their next game here. Is that right?
I would probably guess this is 2 in a row.
If that's the case, because then I want to get TJ and Darren over here. We'll talk a little bit about Medford, and they can also watch their guys. And they'll be in the final 16 bracket that'll be reseeded. So this is a plan to the final 16 that'll be reseeded later on.
You want me to get them over here now?
Okay, very good.
Got a little time probably to get them over here now, and I'll give up my seat.
No, we got 2 more. We can work it together.
Okay. Here, they got 2 seats over here too, actually. The Macbeth brothers brought.
Yeah, appreciate Python Pat and Brian coming over, the Macbeth brothers, and coming over and spending a little bit of time with us here. There's a lot of coverage that we've needed to pull together here, and they have certainly lent an absolute helping hand coming in and repping DFB Dumpster Fire Bags.
Come on over here, man. You get to spend a little time with me. I know I'm not quite as good looking as that young lady you got over there. He'll turn you on in just a second.
You should be on.
You on?
I do know.
All right.
There you go.
Very good. So TJ and Darren are, I would say, our cape-wearing heroes from the West Coast, the guys that have really made what's going to be the new Oregon Trail for Season 22 happen, but also a lot of our expansion to the West Coast. We've caught you guys eyeballing your team out here on center court, so we thought maybe we'd bring you over here to not only talk about your pride in them being the duo, really player of the season doubles team with no competition, and also talk a little bit about where we're going to be sitting a year from now.
Thanks for having us on, guys.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's been out there checking you out at the booth. They're registering to win the giant. I love the fact that you flew in, bought a big screen TV, used it in your booth, and you're like, oh, I guess we have to give it away because we can't take it home.
Exactly.
That's
My
the goal.
car's just parked right next door, by the way.
So let's talk a little bit. Let's first talk about the players. Let's talk about Phil and Josh here. These guys have just been throwing gas on fire all season long.
All season long, it's really not fun playing them twice a week, 3 times a week, I'll tell you that. But,
I wasn't going to bring up the point that you guys had to play against them.
Yeah.
You were part of the butter that they sliced through, but certainly a lot of local pride.
You heard Finn say it was no competition, right?
I'd like to say we made them better.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Well, go ahead. You can say it. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's true, but I say stuff all
We
the
challenge them. We give them looks that they don't normally see.
And they spot you 10, right?
Yeah. And it still doesn't work out.
time. Yeah. They've named themselves Team Speed Bump. But, yeah, these guys, man, they came in and they taught. I think they raised a lot of eyebrows in the Midwest and the East Coast, to be sure.
And Josh has only been playing, I think, 2 years.
I love
So-
hearing that even more. That's my favorite part of hearing stuff like this. That, they just picked the like last night with Bryce. I just picked these bags up yesterday.
Yeah.
What?
And
Josh
Josh
is-
is 11-5 over 50-something rounds, yeah.
Josh's whole family are just unbelievable athletes, so there's no surprise that he can pick it up really quickly. I think he's been playing, 2.5 years. He was going to play ACO last year, but then one into the other one and kind of cut out of it.
Yeah.
And so knowing with everything that we have, he got fully set up to be able to make this run with Phil this year. And he's a lot more locked in than in the last year than I've ever seen him on a different level.
I know one thing, that was just a hell of a bag by Philip Swanson to move that bag back in place. And then that.
Yeah.
That's well, tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening out there this year in your.
Yeah, between now and this time next year, Medford.
Yeah, we've got we're running back our 2 majors a year again, so we'll have early October. I think it's the 8th through the 10th, that Thursday, Friday, and then the last weekend in January, we're running the 2nd major of the year. We launched state championships this last year, so we'll do the Oregon State Championships again in June, and then, of course, Worlds 22 at the Rogue X there again. So it's been great being out here, too, talking to all the people. We've run into a bunch of people who are planning on coming out to the majors to kind of get used to the area first and get ready for Worlds. And it's been great. It's been really fun the last couple of years, just getting to know everybody. And like you said, just working on getting the West Coast excited about it, getting Southern Oregon excited about it. And we're lucky to have Josh and Phil, who are, going to carry the ambassador flag for us. And in Osho, you'll see him in singles tomorrow, Kevin Osho, Owens. So.
Well, in California coming out here and winning the state Slider Cup didn't hurt. Again, raising eyebrows and having people kind of Midwest and East Coast going, well, what's going on out there? And I just see somebody that posted, they said, we got people in here from England and Scotland and Canada and everybody else. I don't want to hear anybody whining about having to go to Oregon within the United States. It's like, hey, you've flown further. It's not, if you look at a map and you know anything about geography, I would say, and that's why we're calling it the New Oregon Trail, make it an adventure, and we're gonna log it with a handful of players that we know are coming, and really kind of keep track of all the majors they go to and their trip to the World Championships. But you mentioned the Rogue X facility, one of the nicest facilities that we go to. I mean, and possibly the nicest. We're just finally going to get to open it up and see everything that it can do.
Yeah, I mean, gorgeous facility. Obviously, the big interior where we play all the cornhole, but also has the 2 swimming facilities that are attached to it with the competition pool, and then one of those recreations with a lazy river and some water slides, a big splash pad. And of course, we'll be there in the summer when it's perfect. A lot of times our majors are in the colder time of the year, so we're not using the pools as much. But summertime, it's going to be beautiful out there. We're lucky to have such an amazing facility, and it'll be a great host for Worlds.
All right, 14-on-8 here on center court right now. So Josh and Phil have a little bit of work to do. Go ahead, Phil.
They barely survived last game because I think Philip was off just a little bit.
Josh threw an 11-1-3. Phil just was hanging it right a little bit.
He was. Yeah. But I was just going to say, it's going to be fun broadcasting from the Lazy River.
Yeah, there we go. Get you a remote headset.
We got to get you out there. We got to get you out there, Phil.
I need to get
Finn's
out
been
there.
out there twice now.
Finn's got more money than I got. Man, you kidding me, man? He's loaded.
That's what it is. You know what? Here's one of the main reasons I go is for the Fat Kid Food Company food truck.
Oh, yes.
It's one of the best food trucks I've ever experienced. No, I will tell you this. Last time we were out there, we went and saw some sites, and TJ was nice enough to tell us some of his history there in the area, some of the farmland. How many wineries did you say are within 10 miles?
We have about 85 within 30 minutes. We say tarmac to tasting room in 30 minutes. So you can go directly from the airplane to a tasting room in less than 30 minutes. We have 85 wineries within about a 30-minute drive of any one of them.
I didn't know that many people liked wine. What are you talking about?
USA Today, last year, we were the #2 wine region by USA Today.
Really?
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's the Mississippi part of the Mississippi Ninja.
Coming in. Wine. What are you talking about, wine?
Rarely does his pinky come out unless he's eating a pork chop.
Well, I think what's really neat about our wineries, too, that a lot of them, especially when the weather's nice in the summer, when everyone's going to be going out there, they have live music at so many of them on every single, Thursday, Friday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Even some of them sell beer, on tap and everything else too. So it's not just set up for wine. It's set up for family environment. It's set up to make it a really nice time. So,
well, and there's that great little downtown where we had dinner the one time. We went out. I mean, you can get out to the Redwoods pretty quickly.
Yep.
You can run up and have one of Becky's pies on your way to Crater Lake.
Yes.
And Crater Lake, when we first announced this, that's where I was standing to do the video to announce this, as these guys continue to rack up a score. That's going to be a 12-10.
16-11 now.
For Justin and David. But we went up there, and I did that, and no one believed I wasn't standing in front of a green screen. It was that majestic.
It really does give you that feel when you stand in front of it. You get the pictures that, as beautiful as they are, they don't do it justice until you're standing right in front of it.
And I would tell you, we've had enough people that have come to Owensboro time and time again. They know what they want to go do, whether it's play golf or this or that. And between now and then, one of the things that they can do here is scan those QR codes, and you guys will continue to update between now and then different things that there are to do. How to get out to, is it Table Rock?
Table Rock Mountains,
yep. You can get out there and do that. There's water excursions, like is it flat boats?
Jet boats.
Jet boats, yeah. They're flat bottom, and they just race up and down the river and take you to different parks or different scenery. And yeah, I mean, we created a Facebook group that anybody can join, and we're going to be promoting
that was a hell of a shot.
all season long, offering promotions, giveaways, just trying to get people really excited to learn about the area. One of my great things about talking to people in the booth this week is some of the people are like, man, I'm going to go there. I'm not even going to want to play cornhole because I just want to drive around and check out the area. And I was like, well, I'll come for an extra week, but it is. We live in a beautiful place, so it's a fun place to explore as well and play cornhole at the same time.
It's lazy river and dune buggies for me.
Oh, there you go.
Want to do some zip lining?
Oh, zip line through the forest?
There's probably one that wouldn't hold me, buddy. I'm not trusting no zip line. I can tell you that right now.
And let me just tell you, any river we're in becomes a lazy river.
Yeah.
So that's sort of how that works. But
yeah, I think what's really neat is that what we're trying to plan on doing for next year is kind of create that cruise ship itinerary for everyone and really identify everything that there is to do at any time for the whole week that everyone's going to be there to make sure that they can get out and experience the area as much as possible. That there's live music at certain places, discounts, anything else too. It's going to be like we're trying to take all the guessing game out of it, and so you can show up and get ready to go.
That's awesome.
It would be great if we had an app where we could list all that stuff.
Oh,
and you
yeah,
could just
look at
touch
that.
it and see what we do. And so we'll be able to import and incorporate all of that, and we'll be able to do it way in advance, so you can start mapping out and doing exactly what you're talking about. As Josh takes a quick look at what's happening.
I'll tell you what, they're on the brink of death right here. He's got to make a shot.
Phil right here.
We'll take a break from promo and watch him.
That's going to do it on the board, I think.
Yep.
7-2. That's going to do it anyway.
Didn't
Didn't even have to throw it.
All right. Well, that was the plan to get into the final 16. We'll have another playing game here on center court following up, but that doesn't mean we have to stop here because
I need to hear more.
Yeah, there's still a lot of things that you want to get out and experience. And one of the things that we did remember that last time we went up this one mountain, and you said this is an area where people can come to just to sit and look out over, but no one ever does it that lives here because they know they can whenever they want.
Yep.
And which one of you?
I think it's Roxanne.
Is that what it was?
Is that where we took them? Yeah.
Was one of you guys hadn't been up there in years, or what?
I hadn't been up there at nighttime.
It's a
good hiking spot. It's a great spot to go up there during the day. You can hike all the way up to the top of the mountain. It's a dormant volcano. But that's the first time I've been up there at nighttime with you guys.
Is there a shuttle, escalator, or an elevator?
You can drive all the way to the parking
drive to
lot.
where we took them. You can drive there.
Did you not understand? Did you not hear me say I went? So it's not just hiking.
We went about 4 feet out of the car.
Yeah. We parked so in front of the car to enjoy the view.
I get it.
The biggest risk was that I was going to get caught in the sliding door on the van. That was the closest to turning an ankle I might have had.
And he was also maybe afraid of falling down the mountain.
There was a little bit of that.
Getting a little too close.
It's not that I don't like heights. I don't like falling off of heights. And it's not the fall, it's the landing that really bothers me the most. Now we're getting ready to bring another game up here to center court. But
here we go.
One of the things I would tell you, too, just around the Rogue X Center, going out there and being out there when the sun comes up, unbelievable. I mean, there's not a photo you can take with your camera that is better than what's happening with your eyes. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's insane. And it's like it just goes on forever. And there's no light pollution at night. There's no oversized buildings that are in your way for a sunrise or a sun. I mean, I know I'm over-romanticizing to a bit, but I'm not. I'm really not. It's stunning.
He's raved about it every time he's been out there. So here it is. So the people that are sitting on the fence saying, I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to Oregon. I don't know. It's a long way out there. What would you do to sell them on coming to Oregon for the World's Championship next year? I know that's a question I've been wanting to ask.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think, this – you know what? I'm going to quote Ashley and Craig Irvin, who told me that when they first started playing this game, it was just fun in their backyard, and it led them all over the world playing cornhole. Yeah. And I think this is an opportunity for you to see a lot of things that you haven't seen before. A lot of people I've been talking to have always said, man, I've always wanted to kind of get out there and check out exactly what you were talking about, Finn, the beauty that Oregon has to provide and everything that's out there. I think this is the opportunity to do two things that you love at once, right? Go see something, have a lifetime experience, do it once, get it off your bucket list, and you get to compete and do the thing that we all love to do at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And we've been hyping up our community about this for 2 years. You've been out there. We do pro-ams, Fat Kid, feeding everybody. But our last one, our entire city council, our mayor, our fire chief, police chief, everybody came out and experienced what the skill gap is to what everybody thinks is a backyard game to the real people that commit in pros. And they're just so excited to be able to welcome all these people who want to come to Southern Oregon to do the thing that they love. So we understand that it is a distance for some of them, but this is the chance to do something, tie two goals together at one time. Go somewhere you've never been and do something you love doing.
And you will walk away saying, I can't wait to come back. I guarantee it.
Everybody that goes says that. And I'm going to say this. We went to South Dakota, and I, for one, never would have wanted to go see Mount Rushmore. Okay? That's not on my bucket list nowhere. But when we went out there and saw the beauty of it and how it was built, total. And I think the same thing will hold true for Southern Oregon out there. I'm telling you.
There's such great people. The Southern Ohio Cornhole group that not only plays but ran the bar.
Oh, yeah, the Travis brothers, which they came out here this year. They're out there winning, playing tailgaters and playing in teams. And we got one of them over there in the crowd right there wearing our Ask Me About Worlds t-shirt for us. But, those guys, they got into it. They played in a tournament. They won it, and they're like, well, we could probably pull this off. And they created Southern Oregon Cornhole, and now they've been doing it the longest in our area. And so we partner with them to run all our majors. They run the bar. They do it all. So
that's great.
Well, again, the hospitality is unmatched. It's so much fun, and just getting from point A to point B is more than half the fun when you get out there. It's just gorgeous. And when we went to North Bend, we went out to the coast, and the West Coast ocean and the shore, so different. I mean, it was funny. I walked across you this morning out on the river, taking a time lapse of barges going by, and your reasoning being
we don't have rivers like that on the West Coast. Ours are flowing through mountains, steep, fast waterfalls, like that kind of stuff. Nothing's wide enough to drive a barge down, so that's a sight we don't see on the West Coast. So,
but also crystal clear water.
Yeah. I mean, it's just different type of nature, and so it was. I mean, I'm same thing. Cornhole brought me here. I'd never been to Kentucky until 2 years ago, and now I'm back for a second time for the same reason. And this year we were fortunate. We had 20-some people that came out from Oregon. We had people that drove. We flew in from different ways. And one thing with an airport in town where we live is you can get there from 13 different major cities in the United States. So we went from Nashville to San Francisco and into Medford, and it was 6 hours of flying, and we were from our airport to Nashville and then driving up to here. So. There's definitely ways to do it, but again, it's if you've never done it, this is a chance to do the thing that you love in a place that you've never been and just come out and enjoy the beauty that we have to offer.
Yeah, and I think that's something that a lot of the families that we've talked to, that as they've started doing this, much like you said, Craig and Ashley, with especially like when they went to the UK, I think they went there with just a little bit of trepidation, and they walked away with lifelong friends. You know what I'm saying? Same thing here.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Walked away with folks that you can't wait to get back to see. I flew back over for my birthday the one year just to hang out with the par folks from Cornwall, and we went up to the Guinness factory in Ireland, took a day trip out, or a couple day trip out there, just built friendships. I mean, I feel like I've known you guys since high school, which is crazy because I've only known you maybe 5 years, but I feel like you're advocates not only for the game, but for where you live. And anybody that feels that strongly about where they live, you should go see where they live, because there's a reason for that. And
it's absolutely beautiful, like we said. I mean, Mick Hoaxing's been out there a few times, and he's come out and said, I've never seen mountains like this, right? And you're sitting in Medford, and you are surrounded by panoramic views of actual mountains, not hills or anything. Yeah. And they're, evergreen mountains, and it's absolutely breathtaking. So,
and it's the home of Harry and David, right?
Harry and David,
yeah, the pears, chocolates, and sweets treats, right there. And if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Russell Taber's won the very first
ever
Medford major.
The major first Medford
That's
major out there.
The gentlemen were watching, so nice timing there.
Yeah,
but
we put him
he's not going to win with one like that, though. I can say that. Hey, he's a good friend of mine. I can say that. Okay.
Well, the facility is amazing. The landscape and the vistas are breathtaking. The shore is there's so many things that if you've only been confined, say, to your region or your East Coast or the Mid or whatever it is, so many things that you've never seen. This job has allowed me to go to so many places I wouldn't even have thought of going, and now that I can't wait to go back to. And I would say do it. You guys, and I would say too, as far as partners go, you guys get it probably more than anybody we deal with, because when you came out with asked me about the Worlds in Oregon T-shirts with the QR code on the shirt.
Yeah.
You had those shirts, didn't you?
You
with
guys
the
are
QR
pretty
code
smart.
Yeah,
on.
last year in Tulsa, we were
in
doing
Tulsa.
that. Yeah.
It's
like we're in marketing or something.
Yeah, but you know what? There's marketing, and then there's marketing with a capital M,
Absolutely.
and you guys do it with a capital M.
Hey, so real quick, so I heard you talk about the Medford Airport. So I wanted to go a little cheaper way. What major cities would be to fly into?
We have direct flights to Denver, Salt Lake City, San Francisco, LAX, Seattle, Portland.
Kim Jackson's secret is she goes through Vegas, because we have a couple of direct flights from Vegas on like certain days of the week that are like $69. So if you can get to Vegas pretty quick and easy.
Nobody wants to go to that. What is it?
Yeah.
What is it called again?
Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Never
heard of it.
Never heard of it. So that's a real. But if you can get to any of those major cities in a quick stop, you can go straight in. We have multiple flights a day coming from all those places. But really, the secret that Kim has kind of been sharing is line up your flight to those Vegas times when they get those $69 flights straight in, so you can get to Vegas pretty quick and fly in pretty cheap and back out.
Sundays and Thursdays, which are great for Worlds, great for the majors.
Yeah.
Vegas trips.
Do a Sunday to a Sunday and get the cheap flight in from Vegas or something.
Or even our two majors. You can fly in on Thursday and leave on Sunday.
Yeah, that sounds like might be an option for me.
It's almost like we drew it up with these majors. And now they have those Allegiant flights directly into
Vegas.
Vegas.
Did with the airlines to make this happen.
Been working hard on that,
Finn.
Finn.
And if you are here and you're listening or checking it out, go scan the QR codes at the Medford booth there, because that will get you into those social groups, all the tips, tricks, and everything that you need to make your travel as simple as possible, and some of the, like you said, some of that cruise director kind of thing to put the list of things to do together. Can't wait.
Yeah, and even check out travelmedford.org. That's our website to make sure you have all the activities, all the places to eat, drink, things to explore, what to do. Like that's our website to make sure people are going to have a great time outside of just the Cornhole facility.
Yep. What's your backyard look like?
Oh, right now I haven't mowed in a week, but I'll tell you what, it opens up to a nice field, and I can see winery from my backyard.
Well, that doesn't surprise me if you got that many in that radius.
One winery for every 3 homes.
There you go.
It's great. But guys, thank you so much. Appreciate your interest and enthusiasm. One of the first partners we ever had to buy their own boards with their own logos on them and have them ready to rock and roll. One of the first that's ever thought of having a T-shirt with a QR code 2 years in advance to say, hey, come on out and ask me about it. And certainly the service to the ACO Cornhole family, we appreciate helping build it and serve it in such grand style. Appreciate you guys as partners. Thank you very much.
Man, we appreciate you guys too.
Make sure that water's warm in that lazy river.
Oh yeah.
and I'm sorry that you don't really have anything else to do today.
We don't need to bring that up, okay?
TJ Holmes, Darren Van Leen,
Yeah.
appreciate you guys, and you're welcome to stick around here and watch us. I'll tell you what, this game, Micah Johnson and Trey Brown are a team that we've seen a couple of times just run roughshod.
Yeah, they are so
running
good.
over top of this one right here. That is something to behold. Thank you guys once again. Appreciate you, and we'll see if we can't sneak you back in here one more time before we wrap things up tomorrow. Cheers.
Don't forget I'm winning the TV.
Oh, yeah.
I got room in my car.
He drove a Pinto. He can't fit it. I can get it in my Jeep. Don't worry about it. Come on. All right, so let's get back to this match right now. A host of folks have us on early in the day. It's 2:15 on the East Coast, 1:15 here Central. But, yeah, man, I'm telling you, Micah Johnson and Trey Brown.
It's a really good team, man.
Really good team. Where was it, Toledo?
Yeah, I
We
think
saw
that's where
them the
you
last
saw
time.
them.
That's the
Yeah.
first time I saw them play together, and I was blown away.
I have seen Trey Bell. I've seen them both play individual. I've never seen them play as a team.
Yeah.
Tell you what, they're coming out trying to make a statement. They're up 10-2 on Dustin Aran and Russell Tabers.
Yep, that is an absolute accomplishment right there.
These guys are good, all four of them, man. This is a good matchup. Saw Josh Neville and Philip Swanson take it a little bit on the chin the last game to Justin DeBrosen and what was that? I can't remember the guy's name.
I don't know. That's why I don't bring up.
Yeah, but he's good. That guy's good.
I don't have the kind of memory you do.
Dadgummit. I can't remember his name for some reason. It's slipping my mind. But that would put them in the 16. Justin DeBrosen and
His partner. You just did it to yourself again.
Dummy.
You're a masochist.
Dummy.
Phil Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. That's him. Somebody's going to have to go over there and do a modesty check on the King's robe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that over there, but somebody messed around with it a little bit. So,
Road Barrels given out at 150 today if anybody's listening. Lobby with photos at 2 to 2:30. Spread the word. I just spread it to everybody that's listening and it's here.
all right, let's
Man,
see
that was a good interview. That you know.
if you do say so yourself.
Yeah, if I do say so myself. I mean, I'm talking about good information came out of those two guys.
Those guys, again, young, enthusiastic, and totally into what their region and area has to offer. I learned so much about Medford when I went out there that first time. And, I mean, I think I even had my first In-N-Out burger over there. Somebody taught me how to order or whatever it was. But, I mean, it was just there's a great West Coast vibe out there. And if you have not seen the West Coast line off the Pacific Ocean, it's something you really got to see. It's totally different than the Atlantic or the Gulf.
Well, I can't wait to get out there.
Well,
I'm
get out
gonna
there.
give it a shot in October. I can't promise I can make it happen.
Lewis is checking in from Cincinnati. Good to have you on board there.
That was a nice attempt at a row back. That was an awful long row by Michael Johnson. That's an airmail by Tabers. I knew it.
Oh, he tried to cut around it and almost let it loose.
That's short.
Is it going to stay? No, yep.
I knew it when he let it go.
Both of them off the back. So right now we're 4-on-4.
Nice bag. In for the wash. Oh, and that's going to be 3 more right there. 17-2.
7-on-4, yep. And again, play-in game to the final 16, which will be reseeded. And we will be ready to roll later on. The championships happen later today. I mean, we've still got a packed schedule, man. We got the whole nation Tat Crew tournament, the Lifer tournament, more tailgaters going on upstairs. Yeah.
We're going down to They'll play later
We
tonight.
will play 16-4, and then the Final Four play tonight. Okay, so we're not playing through the full 16 later tonight. Right on. We may get out to Friday after 5 after all. How about that?
Huh.
Award ceremony, 1 of 2.
Did you really just say that? No, you tore me up about saying stuff like that.
When I say it, it happens. When you say it, it absolutely curses it. This is great. We have an award ceremony at 7, one of 2 that'll take place, and then at 7:30 on the schedule here it says championship matches, but it doesn't say of what.
Well, I guess maybe this is going to be our doubles.
Lifetimer and doubles are going to start them then. Oh, okay, so he already ran out the tiers. Okay, great. Well, that makes sense now. So the World Blind Draw Quads Championship tonight, Lifer Championship, Doubles Championship. Going to be a big day and a big evening right here at Owensboro, Kentucky.
I'm assuming we're taking 8 out of each doubles bracket. There's 2 doubles brackets, so we're taking 8 out of each, right? Zach Dawson, Kobe Baskins have made it. They took down Kendall Cox and Stuart Graham.
Did they?
Yeah.
Those 2 were a pretty formidable team over the course of the season as well.
These 2 teams are trying to get back. The winner of this moves on to it right now, as Drew Dickerson and Cheyenne Bubenheim have moved into the final 16.
Very good. Congratulations again to Cheyenne for winning the women's division last night here at Worlds 21.
That's bracket A. Let's see if I can go find bracket B.
Well, they're still having some issues here with the Wi-Fi, so I'm getting some slow
Yeah, I'm kind of slow
response.
Myself, but I think that's because I didn't slept much all week.
Yeah, but your computer did, or your phone.
Yeah.
All right.
So, in the other bracket, Tyler Goodwin, Sebastian Barger. Who's these guys? I do not know these guys. Carson Gote and Darius Utsky. I'm telling you, how did we get 2 names I've never even heard of?
Don't even try.
They're in the final 16. Then on the other end, Gary Bearpaw, Jacob Foreman, Ian Stockel, and Storm Hogg. That's one of the greatest names ever, I swear. I saw him out in the lobby. I was saying, that dude's got a cool name. Cannon Hatcher, Bryce Forbes have punched their ticket in there.
I think that might be your winners.
The Hertz are playing Jack Slamoten and Parker Burgett for the final spot in bracket B. And that is in the loser. No, well, maybe not. I'll take that back because still got the losers brackets coming through. That's in the winners bracket.
So Micah Johnson and Trey Brown holding his 17-7 lead over Dustin Arant and the OG Russell Tabers. At last check, Trey Brown's throwing an 11-6. Micah an 8-8.
Trey Brown's not missing.
Dustin's picked up his PPR at last check 10-2, and Russell throwing an 8-2, so he's having a rough go.
Yeah, Russell is having a rough time. His score is 17-7. That's why.
So where are you seeing that final 16?
Well, I'm looking in bracket A and bracket B of the doubles. I'm just looking at the bracket. There's still a lot of playing in the losers bracket on both sides. I just happened to miss. Thank you. Jacob Bagley, Scott Harper, Brian Hickabotham, and I forgot who this partner is. Charlie Case and Gary Ferguson over Joel Gonzalez and Jarrett Scott right now, 14-2. That's a pretty good team, Charlie Case and Fergie.
So Lamote Burgett versus the Hertz still yet to get on the scoreboard. Is that right? Are they getting ready to play?
Yeah, they're getting ready to go. I think they're over there on center court 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Brandon Earls and Darren Zastro up 10-5 over Cameron Clark, Jaden Porter last check. Michael Harrison and Seth Furlong up with first bag 9-7 over Darren Obenchain and Jeff McIntosh. Doug Parker and Lonnie Campos up 6-3 over Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao. Josh Holland and Kanan Culbertson, that's another formidable team, up 14-8 over Terry Lau and Josh Myrick. And Chris Day and Larry Young just finished off Dave Butnick and Brandon Jacob 21-20. How about that?
Well, they've been struggling a little bit. I talked to both of them.
Fergie and Case, as you mentioned earlier, they're up 14-2 over Jared Scott and Joel Gonzalez.
Joel Gonzalez is a kid that could catch fire here in singles, too. You got to watch out for him.
All right, we'll keep you posted on those scores that are still in active games.
Nice
and this one is starting to look a little bit dicey here for the team of Arant and Tabers. They're going to have to get on their horse.
Can't make another mistake for sure.
Unless they want to play a lot longer.
Yeah. Unless they want to be doing what I'm doing. So they're not broadcasting, but sitting.
Try to bump into it.
I saw Hoppin' John's up there calling some matches in the Mockster.
Yeah, he told me. He told me to. He said, "Hey, have you been listening to the audition broadcast?" I go, "When do you think I'd be doing that? When exactly?" I said,
When do we have time?
Dude, I haven't had that time. I said, "I'll be listening to him after I'm done." And we were passing each other on the stairs because I was going somewhere. And he goes, "Oh, okay, all right." Yeah. Oh man!
Oh, and that's gonna do it.
What a shot
right there!
That finishes it off. Trey Brown gets the job done for he and Micah Johnson, so they find their way into that bracket of 16.
That's the end of the day for these two, I think. Was that losers bracket?
No, winners bracket. So that'll
So
bounce
that didn't put them out.
Dustin and Russell down into the lower half, so they got some work to finish doing. Isaac and Caleb still waiting to get underway, put anything on the scoreboard against Lamotin and Burgett. Oh, and they just put the first two on them.
There you
Hold
go.
that first bag.
Who put the first two? The Hertz.
The Hertz. Oh, they just added two more. I'm getting updates as the
Real-time updates.
Wi-Fi will allow.
Real-time updates. Here
All
comes
right.
Bryce Jefferson making his way to the center court. That's what I'd like to have. 4 guys out, 3 guys I don't know.
And let's see here if I can find any other news that you can use.
How is Philip Josh Neville and Philip Swanson doing? They got bounced to the losers bracket. Bryson Esquire says, "I love you, Micah Johnson." Must be Kim Folk.
I'll tell you what, Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes took out Drew Blauvelt and Michael Rainey 21-2.
Let me tell you something. You know I picked them to win the whole thing, right?
Who, Cannon and Bryce?
Yep.
I can
You remember
absolutely-
that? You looked at me like I was crazy.
No, I looked at you and said, you stole my thought. I said, I probably looked at you and said, what? Isaac and Caleb up 10-0 over Lamotin and Burgett right now. Still in the top part of the bracket.
I'm trying to see some names. Man, I'm sorry. I'll figure it out in a minute.
Who are you looking for?
I don't know, but thank you. Bring them all down here.
Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker.
Yeah, just, you can set them right there. I'm sure we'll have them later.
Bryce
No
Jefferson.
good right now.
Bryce Jefferson and Robert
Thank you.
Booker against Brandon Hostetler and Brady Fox. Oh. Well, I think sticky candy is probably the last thing we need.
Don't be a negative Nelly.
I'm not. I'm trying to be a talker.
Thank you, buddy.
Not because it's candy, but because it's sticky.
Yeah, it is. Melts in your mouth, not in your
Appreciate
hand.
you, Tom. Thank you.
How's Bear Farm Foreman doing? They're playing in the losers bracket, trying to get to the final 8. Let's go Bryce and Book. Oh, it's Robert Booker.
Yeah, that's what I said.
was trying to
Bryce
say, who the hell's this
Booker and
partner?
Brendan Hostetler and Brady Fox.
Yeah, I don't know which one is which. Sure, they're throwing fly bags. CBC probably out of the hands of Booker and Jefferson. Well, it's Booker. He stands toward the back of the board. He's moved up a lot since I first saw him. He used to throw right at the back leg, and he throws hard. Known him for a good many years. He's just got engaged not long ago to Miss Lindsay.
Yeah, so Brendan Hostetler is standing shoulder to shoulder with Bryce Jefferson.
That's right. I know him now. I look at his face.
2 sets of orange bags. Appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you.
Awesome. I'm going to go use the restroom. You tell me how it ends.
Okay. It'll end in orange. First bag in the hands of Bryce Jefferson. He's got a Fergie T-shirt on. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Wow. That's a bag that would have drove him completely bananas a couple years ago. He just kind of looked away and
Yeah.
yeah. If you have won a trophy in any division, please come by the table between 6 and 6:45 to receive your trophy. I don't have to worry about that one. Nothing in the hole in this first round. Mr. Hostetler. A 4-4 wash. Just a hair, he said. Score's going to remain 0-0. All these doubles teams are trying to get back to the final 16. And we'll reset a bracket, and then we'll start again up, and then we'll have the championship final 4 here later tonight. I'm not going to give out a time.
No. Even ish didn't work for us yesterday.
Yeah.
We went beyond ish to
Yeah.
Booker has it bookended right now. Fox sneaks into the den. Hey.
Yeah.
Look at me. I still
That's
got
beautiful.
my A game. Still got my A game stuff.
There's 2 points. First one goes to Brady Fox in the den. What's up, Robert Newcomb? Stanley Hill, Jeff Wilson, and Wiley Chambers. Remember Wiley Chambers?
I do.
Yeah. Glad to have y'all on this morning.
Getty is pronounced like Getty as in Gettysburg, says Old Crow.
Old Crow.
Uditsky is pronounced Uditsky.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, Getty. That is
Getty.
It almost looked like goatee to me.
No, Geta is a fine, delightful food in Cincinnati, but Getty is how you pronounce
Wait
that
a
name.
minute. Is there a delightful food in Cincinnati at all?
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
I know. They got White Castle.
Oh, yeah. That's probably our number one delicacy. Yeah, well, you're a Southern boy. You eat that garbage Crystal.
Absolutely, man. Crystals, man. I always,
Whatever.
every now and then I have a craving for crystals, and then I eat it, and I go, what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, I'll see you in 5-6 years.
Yeah. See you back in a while. Well, actually, better
When
not
I
say that.
lived in Atlanta, there was Crystal. I ate some Crystal. It's very similar. I mean, it's like Huddle House,
Oh, yeah.
Waffle House. That argument, you can make that all day long as these guys continue to slug it out. But Hostetler and Fox have an early 6-0 lead over Booker and Jefferson. Booker lets it fly.
Booker a chance to grab into 4 points at least in this round right here. Booker's decked out in the Tennessee orange today, is he not?
He is. That probably explains the orange bags as well.
Yep. Nice finish there by Brady Fox. In for 4 for Booker. And it just holds up on him. But he cuts into that lead, goes from 6-0 to 6-2.
Had him do a modesty check over there on the Kings Road, but somebody went over there and fixed it after I texted.
Yeah.
You could see the Kings crown, if you will. Oh, goodness. Well, that's what it's all about. Who will be the next king of Cornhole? Will we have a repeat with Sebastian Barger back-to-back, our Tulsa king from last year? Will it be a repeat for this building and possibly be Jeremiah Ellis or Isaac Hurt who won it right here in this building?
I'll tell you what, we're about just a few long hours away from knowing that question that we've all been asking for the last 3 months. David Stokes, what's up, Riley Ernest? I can't believe I don't see you here this weekend.
Harold and Kumar did not go to Crystal for a very good reason. Hell yes. Good call. Thank you, Lewis. For those of you who are watching, love to know where you're watching from. What are you supposed to be doing instead of watching Cornhole? That's always of interest as well. Who do you think is going to take it? Will it be a repeat for the building? Will it be a repeat for the crown from last year? Will it be a blast from the past? Could it be Gary Ferguson? Could it be Eric Zockline? Could it be Craig Irvin? Who knows?
Could it be your partner sitting right beside you? He's in the main bracket.
Could it be my partner right beside me? He's in the main bracket.
No.
If it is, I'm going to brain you with a baseball bat.
Oh, my gosh.
If I have to sit here and call you in the championship game, that's going to be trouble.
And if you do, I'm going to play at a snail's
With a
pace.
capital T. I'll come up there and set your pants on fire. I will. Jamestown, says Victor. Watching from Jamestown. Nice.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure which Jamestown, as I'm pretty sure there's a few of them.
There
but
might be several hundred Jamestowns. What do you think? Oh, and Brady got one another out of play. Score still remains 6-2. Nice finish there by Booker, who's starting to settle in nicely here on center court.
Yep, 16 Nuggets is checking in at, quote, work from coastal North Carolina. Right on.
James,
Beautiful part of the
this is one of the best ones.
What's that?
James Rice is sitting in the hospital with my wife waiting on twins to decide to be born.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think he wants them to wait till after the Cornhole match or either come right now.
Right on. Well, twins, so that's a chance for a Finn and a Phil.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Absolutely.
Let us know. Let's see those birth certificates, Finn and Philip.
There you go. Perfect. James Rice is in, and he's in Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Yep.
Very close to, not far from Lambert's. Let's throw the rolls, baby. I got food on the mind today.
Jamestown, New York. Okay,
Oh.
very good. I think New Yorkers think that's the only Jamestown because New Yorkers think that's the only anything.
Do people call them Jimtown?
I'm good with it. Been to New York, you've earned it. Texas is the same way. I worked out, did some work out in L.A. They don't even know anybody else exists.
Yeah.
They don't think they're the best of anybody because they don't know there's anybody else.
They think it's just out there on their own.
Yeah.
Nice finish by Bryce Jefferson getting 2. Bryce slowed way down, man.
Yeah.
Grabs a couple, evens this match up at 6.
He's just starting to rev his engine here at 1:36 Central Time.
We were in doubles action. Everybody trying to make it to that final 16. See if I can go out and get some scores real quick.
I got them all right here, most recent.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see.
Trying to see where this game is in the bracket, Finn.
Isaac Hurt and Caleb Hurt took out Jax Lamoten and Parker Burgett 21-0. So they'll face off against Cannon Hatcher and Bryce Forbes. That'll be a match.
Hunter McCullough, Scotty Ball taking on Philip Swanson and Josh Neville. The winner of that goes in. Zach Pardue and Weston Green, Caleb Bratz and Wyatt Rosengren. 17-11, Caleb Bratson are losing. The winner of that will play Kendall Cox and Stuart Graham to get in.
So this is a hold here. So Hatcher and Forbes and the Hurts.
Waiting on. They're in the 16.
In that 16. Just want to make sure I'm reading that right. Still a lot of work to be done here in the lower half of the bracket. Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao now fighting Joe Sorrell and Josh Royce.
The winner of this game will take on Dustin Arendt, Russell Tabers to get into the main bracket.
Very good.
Matt the Gammons are waiting on the game between Hunter Powers and Devin Holloway, Tanner Miller and Bob Howell, and that game will be the one to get in.
Bob Heil.
Yep.
His last run around the cornhole tree.
Yeah, about like Patrick Barger wasn't going to tune in no more either. I did get a message from him this morning telling me he's just kidding.
Didn't sound like it.
No.
So
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because I like him.
Yeah, Justin DeBrusen, earlier we were talking about him. David Brown, I can see how difficult that was to remember.
Look, can you see that?
Why you don't have to point at it. I can see it. Put that finger away.
Oh. Nice airmail there by Bryce. He shot an airmail, tried to drag, hit that thing dead clean. Oh, he picks up 2 more points, so. Man, all of a sudden it was 6-2, and now it is 17-6.
Yeah, Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker.
They said, "Oh, no, guys, you're not getting up."
Oh boy,
and that's a bad bag.
I feel like
by
maybe
Robert
I should
Booker.
face the other way because as soon as we acknowledged the great work.
Nice footwork by Bryce to get that out of the way, though.
I see Craig Irvin over there lurking off the corner of center court with his personal queen.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time in those bleachers watching a lot of cornhole.
Yep. Well, he told me, he goes, I might not be bringing the best I've got this year, but he goes, next year I'm getting back to what it was that won it for me in that previous year. back at World 17. And he's going after it hard and heavy next season. Doesn't mean he can't pull it off this season.
It's whoever gets hot tomorrow, you know.
Nice finish right there from
Picks up 3.
Brady Fox, yep.
Lindsay Brothers, there's the fiance. I knew she'd be around watching, sitting on the top row there with Cheyenne Bubeheim. Stacy Van Gilder. Kim Baskins is in that group.
Yep,
Kennedy
Martina
Meineke.
Belt sitting there, Kennedy Meineke.
Just a group of women chatting away.
Samaya Watts, and I'm not sure who that is down low right
I do not know
in
that
the corner.
girl.
She's new to the group.
Yep.
There they are. We'll show them the group we're talking about here in a moment. Yeah, this is a group that gathers together
A lot.
more often than not now, yeah. I'm surprised. Kendall Cox, is she still out playing? No, she was with Stuart Grant,
Yes,
right? They got
yeah, they're
bounced, so
playing.
maybe they're playing in the lower half of the bracket. But typically when you see Kennedy, you see Kendall.
Yep. How about the skins we had last night?
Unbelievable.
Think about Jeremiah Ellis getting back. The reason I thought about it is Tanner Miller's playing with Bob Al. My God. How about he just put a whooping on Jeremiah Ellis, man. They got all the skins at one time. That was just super great. Not that Jeremiah lost, it's just the match was great. And the finish was even better for the night. We couldn't ask for a better pro series.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that finish, that final shot, and you said it, Lonnie Campos has been involved in some pretty amazing final shots.
He
and,
has.
People say, well, he spends too much time, or he overthinks it, or he does this.
He's damn good,
It does,
though.
you know what? He's putting exactly the amount of thought that needs to happen in there.
And I'm never going to knock him.
And crushing it. Parker Burford ended up winning the Juniors Challenger last night. I think you saw that on CBC Center Court 2 over Micah Pennington. Mullet Boy, 21-13 and 21-11.
Good job.
I want to say in aggregate, I think I saw a note last night that said the overall winner of skins for the season was Sebastian. So he adds another
he had the most
accolade.
skins.
Yep, he added another accolade to his long list that he's achieved this week, as this 17-11 score holds Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker out front, 13 rounds in.
Does he get a jersey for that?
I don't know.
No, I'm just asking.
I don't
off
think
the
so.
cuff.
I don't think there's a jersey tied to that. It's about the only thing that it wouldn't have one tied to it.
Kendall Cox walking around wearing that orange top corny 40 jersey. She's accomplished all that in a couple years, man. It's just amazing,
Pretty
how
amazing.
how good these people get so quick.
I think she just turned 14 years old.
Yeah, I just turned 80 and still trying to get the
Back
groove,
in
man.
March.
The Miller and Bob Howe up 2-0 on 100 Powers and Devin Holloway. Devin Holloway's a name that, he's made himself so good. I remember first meeting him and he sucked.
Yeah.
But now, man, he owns me. He's gotten that good. He practices and does the thing. Eric's going to get on me about not taking that 30 minutes a day to practice.
Well, you clearly don't have time.
I don't have time,
You
man.
wanna
When you retire, you
lay
think you
that
have
out
time,
there.
but you don't have time.
Oh, I will have time. All I'm going to have is, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm looking through the windshield. I'm done looking in the rearview mirror, bud.
I liked it, man. I
Fox.
like that you're decisive and you're doing what you want to do, and
Yeah.
that's something most people don't have, like,
Scared-
especially
I'm
me.
Scared to death, and I know, and I'm glad about it.
Yeah. Oh, you'll do fine, man.
Fox has got an interesting wind-up to
He
his
does,
shot. I
doesn't
was
he?
watching him earlier. I thought maybe it's getting more pronounced, but he does kind of have that kind of roll in his hips, kind of a little bit of a twist, and then the release point. Yeah, that was not the release point he was hoping for there. So now he's doing a little bit of what I call fly fishing with those fly cornhole bags.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be fishing for that hole, minimize that damage.
I have no idea whose is under. I think Booker's is under. They're a little bit darker orange.
Yeah, Booker's got one down, 2 on. So 5 on 3. Is he going to roll? Oh, he tried.
Yep.
All for
Booker's
his-
going to roll?
Doesn't
Straight
think he can
through.
get in there and push one
No,
through.
he-
Take a 10.
Oh, he got them all
What a
for the
shot.
game.
That's a great
What
shot.
a shot, Robert
Oh,
Booker.
Wow. Yeah, I thought, why wouldn't you take those with them
I
being
agree.
right in the front? At least try to get one you could follow in there. What a great shot
Yeah.
to finish, Robert Booker. Bang.
Booker, that was a good shot.
Yep,
That was a good shot, man.
it's good stuff. So last night we were talking about the Pro Series skins. It was Lonnie Campos came out on top, a little over 1,000 extra put in his pocket. I mean, think about this. In his first game, he won all 13 skins. In the second game, he won 12. In the third game, he won 9. Then he won 8. 42 skins overall for $1,050. Not bad for a tournament you didn't even have to pay to be in.
That's right.
Not too bad.
But our payouts suck. Just kidding. Booker, what a shot Booker just made. But, man, Lonnie Campos, he is up here like every 30 minutes playing for the championship or something.
You remember a lot of that started in Tulsa. How
It
many
did.
times did we mention him last year during the
Crazy.
during the awards? But Josh Holland, again, he had a great day too. I mean, and they were the 1 and 2 seeds coming out of the final 32.
This has got a little local flavor to it there. Dustin Arant and Russell Tabers against Booker and Jefferson. That goes on at Tabers Cornhole Palace
Yeah,
several times.
it looks like a pumpkin patch with one little one of those crazy hybrid white pumpkins
Do you
in
s-
it.
Yeah. Do you see
Or
the
a
green,
squash.
Do you see the green bags? Thank you very much.
Oh,
And Bryce, his patience is going to be tried in this match.
and we were laughing with him the other day that his maturity level. We talked about his weight loss, his maturity. I mean, he's a foot taller than the last time I saw him, and we were laughing. I said, now he wears these knit caps because he broke all of his baseball caps throwing them across the room. He goes, yeah, these don't have the same impact when you throw them, so I just don't
It's
throw
like,
them anymore.
what?
Yeah.
That thing floats through the air, and you want it to hit hard,
All right, so let's take a look at some of the other scores while they warm up here. That has not refreshed right there, so I will go over here. Hopefully the internet issues are being attended to here. We'll find out soon enough.
These guys are still taking their down and backs. David Riley, Anita Bearpaw tuning in. Anita's always a faithful watcher.
So Hunter McCullough and Scotty Ball right now up 20-10 over Swanson and Neville.
And I believe that would eliminate Swanson
Yep.
and Neville.
That's the losers bracket right
That
there.
would put Scotty Ball and Hunter McCullough in into the bracket.
Final 16. Yeah, Kendall Cox and Stuart Graham down 3-2 to Caleb Bratch and Wyatt Rosengren. And let's see, Bryce Jefferson Booker getting ready to take on Dustin Arant. Russell Tabers right here on Shinnecourt. Hunter Powers, Devin Holloway up 15-2 over Tanner Miller and Bob Heil. Matt Gammon and Todd Gammon await the winner
to get in.
of that one to get in. Yep. See in bracket B.
And if I'm not mistaken, when we recreate this bracket of 16, the winners will have no losses, and the losers will come in with one loss. Am I right there, Mr. Producer? Just like they will come in with the same thing we've been doing all year, and I like it.
Gary Bearpaw, Jacob Foreman facing off right now against Ian Stokel and Storm Hogg, up 12-3 over Ian and Storm.
Man, that's a good team, Bearpaw and Foreman.
Yep. Let's see what else is happening down here. Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao knotted at 9 against Joe Sorrell and Josh Royce. Brandon Earls and Darren Zastro await the winner of that one. Gary Ferguson and Charlie Case facing off against Scott Harper and Jacob Bagley.
Wow.
That'll be a hell of a match. Bryce King and Noah Dennis up 10-9 over Braden Easterling and Jeremiah Ellis, and that's losers bracket. Travis Jordan, Daniel Wine await the winner of that. Drew Blauvelt and his partner out there, Michael Rainey.
Rainey. That's the one we couldn't figure out.
Yeah,
yesterday.
he's floating out there. We saw them in Branson. You're right. We saw them together in
Yeah.
Branson. Michael Harrison and is it Seth Furlong?
Yeah.
19-7 over Keith Blair and Mark Smothers right now. Carrie Beth Mitchell and Zach Mitchell await the winner of that one, and Jax Lamote and Parker Burgett are lurking out beyond those guys. So that's where it brings us. Thanks for checking us out here on the ACO Digital Network. Whether you're finding us here on the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so that we get you notified of matches that have started. You can hit that notify me, and we'll make sure any new content up on the ACO YouTube channel gets to you. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a share, give us all that stuff. It don't cost nothing.
Jessica Clark says, good afternoon, Finn and Phil. Glad to have you along, Jessica.
Cornhole Commentary says, I never watch ACO. Where can I see the rankings so I know who the good players are? Here's what I want you to do, and I know it's going to sound like a shill, but it's absolutely the best way to go. Go to www.acotouch.com. It's the web-based app that you can click on, punch in your email address there, Cornhole Commentary, and then you will get a one-time passcode. Once you enter it, you will see it in app form. You can load it onto your home screen, and then everything you need to know about the ACO, particularly the Worlds, is in there. And I want to make sure that I'm getting you to the right pages. But I mean, it's right there on the main page. Once you get in there, again, put it on your home screen on your phone, click it in. You'll see ACO Worlds 21, ACO Worlds 21 Tailgater. Then you click Players, and you'll see everybody. All 206 pros are listed in order right there. You can start following certain pros if you'd like to. You can see the number of people that are attending Worlds. You can search any player in the current ACO database right now, about 8,000 of them. So if that helps, since he says there is no Arizona ACO, well, if you would like to become a director, you can still get in there and claim a territory. Go to AmericanCornhole.com and look up directors and find somebody in your area if there is one, or become one if you'd like to and grow it out there. We'd love to see it. Waiting to see the Slim Reaper, says Slim Reaper Mama. Go figure.
Yeah, the Slim Reapers are here.
How is Lonnie doing for doubles?
I think they got
Did
beat.
they make it in? Did they? I don't say. I don't remember seeing them in the
I
final
know.
16.
I saw them lose. They may still be playing, but I did see that they lost.
Well, let me use the app and see if I can find that out for you.
There you go. Perfect. That'd be a perfect test. And it's going to work. I can tell you that right now.
Registered tournaments.
Nice finish by Bryce to pick up 2, and it's 2-2 now. This game seems like it's been going 2 hours. And it's just 2-2. Lonnie Campos is tuning in along with Drew Waking. Seems weird with that Drew Waking not being here.
Yeah.
Russell leads one short and left. Moves it, but doesn't move it toward the hole. It moves it straight up the board. I don't know if I'd chase that one more time. Dustin says that's all he was waiting for. Dustin gave him the sign. Yep. Shoot it through here. So a little hard. Got one to move over in front of the hole. Oh, and Booker messed up. Didn't get in front of it. Russell only gives up 3 right there, and that's going to be 5-2 now. There's Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker. Nice job to minimize the damage there by Russell Taylor. Drew Rakin says, miss all you guys. Well, we appreciate it. We miss you too, brother. Miss seeing your mom and daddy running around here. Oops, reset by Bryce. He don't do that very often. Nice start by Bryce Jefferson. Landon Carnley, Devin Wiseman tuning in. Glad to have you guys. We're on Friday afternoon of tomorrow. We will crown a new king of cornhole right here in Owensboro, Kentucky on the Ohio River.
My favorite part of the Ohio River.
Shout out to Pacific Mortgage, American Pacific Mortgage, and Erica Bloomer. And also the notorious 159.
297.
I did that on purpose. 297.
Well, now you got me trying to figure out what the number is. Now you've made me forget it.
I stuck a sticker on my bag over there so I could remember.
Notorious 397.
Yeah,
And
that's
you know
it.
why? You know why that number is there?
Why?
That's the booking number for a famous bootlegger.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Isn't that cool how people come up with names, though, man?
His name rhymes with Al Capone.
Yeah.
So let's see here. It looks like Lonnie Campos and Doug Parker took out Shannon Shemwell and Sean Phelps, 21-10.
So they're not out.
No,
I
that's
didn't think they were
that's
out.
That's the last result I have for them.
You know, it's just like coming up with names for these bags. How do these people come up with all these names?
I don't know. They must work with the people in the craft brewing industry. I can't believe they have as
really.
many names for beers as they do. Are we going to be doing a tournament in Erie this year? I believe Erie is back on the schedule.
I thought I saw it or heard about it.
Yeah, the schedule as it is confirmed to this point, a little sneak preview of it is available pinned at the top of our Facebook page. If you want to check that out, feel free. As the score here remains 5-2, Booker and Jefferson over Aran and Tabors. DJ Hop will be here for the after party, a little extra karaoke. That always gets extra little fuel on the fire once the bar opens up.
I'm sure he's already sharpening his needles.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to go, man.
Very excited. He said he wants to get here early and watch the King of Cornhole. I'm like, well, I love hearing that.
Well, come on. We'll have a seat for him if he wants it. Dead center. Nice airmail there by Russell Tabors. Think he's going to go up again. Backside's open.
There it is. Front side.
Oh,
down,
what a
back
shot.
side
Russell
smashed.
Tabors. Damn.
Yeah. And who was surprised by that?
Nobody. I think he ended up picking up a couple there.
Let's see.
I guess that ended up being a wash.
Bear Pond Foreman up 16-4 over Stokel and Hogg. Carrie Beth and Zach Mitchell at last check up 2-0 over Harrison and Furlong. Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao up 19-10 over Joe Sorrell and Josh Royce. Bryce King, Noah Dennis up 16-11 over Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling. How about that? Fergie and Case up 6-5 over Bagley and Harper. And again, that was at last check. Those may have new rounds under their belt.
How about the Mitchells upsetting Douglas Parker and Lonnie Campos, putting them in the losers bracket? They put in the work.
Yep, they certainly have.
They still have those little hearts jumping out of their shoulders, too. Well, is this end down to a crawl? Yes.
Yep.
That's the answer to that question.
I was waiting as long as I could to say yes. I actually think Dustin Aran's playing faster
than Bryce.
I don't think that phrase has ever been said by anyone ever.
No. And Bryce usually plays fairly quick. Maybe trying to get in Dustin's head a little bit with that.
I think there's a little strategy in there. Not a whole lot to think about here with an open board. Pretty sure you want to go in. I'm not a statistician or a strategist, but wasn't the idea there to go in?
I think you got that right.
Tell you what, my cornhole knowledge has really come around, hasn't it?
From over the years.
Open board, go in.
Hey, and you know what? I'm telling you, somebody was talking to me the other day. Finn has really picked up the cornhole game for sure.
Well, it's the same thing I've always told everybody. I know what you're supposed to do. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way.
But I've picked up from you on what may be happening next.
Yeah.
And that's something that's been fun to anticipate and then see it come to fruition, or even as the bag's in the air, know what it's going to do when it hits.
I got a kick out. Wishart joined me at lunch out there early, and he was telling me, man, he said, sitting between you guys, the chemistry you guys have is amazing. I'm thinking, what?
Yeah. Oil, water.
Yeah,
what?
absolutely. We are totally opposite, but we do have pretty good chemistry.
Between the two of us, we make a fine salad dressing.
Absolutely.
I'll be the vinegar.
A fine salad dressing, too. I'm going to put some Oregon wine in mine.
There you go. Well, there's 83 wineries to choose from if you'd like to do that.
I may put 83 brands in it.
Then invite me over to your salad bar.
Yeah, come on over.
I'm just going to come over for some dressing. Oh, what a shot. I thought he was going to get that drag, but he did not, so it's going to cost him a couple.
Yep.
So what is that going to be? A
10
10 on 5, not just a couple. It's going to cost him a 5 spot.
I like it when people come out and say he thinks it's going to be Justin DeRosen and David Brown versus Micah and Trey for the championship. Micah Johnson and Trey Brown. Hey, I'll tell you what, the way those two were playing here on center court.
I can see half of that coming true.
And the team of the season has been eliminated, actually. I just saw that.
Is that right?
Yep.
Swanson and Neville are out after all that bragging we did on them earlier here on center court.
Philip Swanson didn't have his best stuff today, and I mean, I just caught, like I said, he was really off here on center court.
I'm sure he'd be the first one to admit it.
Yeah,
he's a real nice guy, fairly quiet when we first met him out in Oregon, but super guy. And Josh Neville, same thing. I mean, he's an imposing figure. He's 6'4".
Yeah.
He's a big guy, but kind of got a serious look on his face all the time.
Not much of a sense of humor.
No, it's well, he's just what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
But great competitor, and you heard those guys say a family full of athletes. So I'm guessing focus furrows that brow.
Oh yeah, it trickles down. I don't know how I got any kind of athletic ability. None of my sisters are athletic, and my parents were never even close to being athletic. It was those 6 weeks I had to spend in the backyard shooting basketball.
When you were punished,
Yeah, when I was punished.
That was it. Oh, another double clutch. Again, I'm not a strategist, but open board.
Man, he is really like at a crawl.
Oh, man.
He did not like it, and I think he overthought it. But I'm not playing, and he is.
Cornhole commentary. I got ACO touch. Thank you. I see Gary Bearpaw is ranked number 11. Not in another league. He's not ranked nearly as high. He didn't play there that long.
No.
Not talking smack. Just noticed it. I know Ellis went there and then killed it one year and then fell off. I think what happens is, I'll be honest with you, I mean, a handful of people that have left and gone elsewhere, they'll thrive, and then they kind of find out the vibe isn't what they want,
Yeah.
no pun intended with regard to Ellis, isn't what they want, and they work their way back here and think, yeah, this is what I miss. This is the game, and this is the people that I miss. And honestly, most of the top performers elsewhere came from here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all need. That's all you need to know. He did think about it too long,
They got
Kevin,
their
you're
start.
right.
Yep. And we heard it from one of them last night.
Yeah,
I keep
Cheyenne.
saying over, she's talking about how much fun she's had. And
Oh, there it goes.
I was fixing to say, how did that bag not freaking call? But it's going to be 11-6 now. That's what I'm talking about. Drip right in.
God, I've lost my drip, but every year I get older, I think I lose more of my drip.
Yeah, I think so too.
But then in 10 more years, I'll have lots of drip.
Absolutely. In places you don't want it
you
to
don't wanna
be, too,
dripping,
man.
dripping. That's fine. Enjoy your lunch, folks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right down the middle for Bryce Jefferson. I think they're trying to see who can outweight the other.
Yep. Well, I'm telling you what, it's a head game that if Bryce plays it too much, he might mess up his rhythm.
I think so.
For the rest of the tournament. So he needs to, I think, just sort of get back to being Bryce Jefferson.
I agree, and I think he's trying to play down to Dustin's tempo.
Oh, right dead
I like
center. Yep, good block. He shook his head like that wasn't what he wanted to do, but
Probably wasn't. It just stopped him, but it did stop dead center in the board.
in a good spot. So let me ask you this: as far as blockers go, there's the arrowhead blocker,
Yeah, what's
but then there's that that squared block. Which do you prefer?
if I'm
throw?
blocking, I
If you're-
prefer it to be in the V shape. That's
Yeah.
what they call the V blocker.
to kick them left.
If somebody
or right.
else is blocking, I hope they're blocking square.
Yeah.
If they're blocking me, I want it to be square because it seems like it's easier to shoot over for me.
Oh, boy.
It just hopped over the hole.
A little bit unlucky on that one.
Yep, 8-8 wash.
Russell gave it plenty of time to fall.
He gave me a dirty look, Dustin Abraham did. I didn't do it. You threw it, dadgummit. Becky Bowers McBride and Miss McBride, what's going on? Glad to have you along
He
for
called
the
it
ride.
the cornhole, the V block. Never heard it called the arrowhead.
Yeah.
You're going to hear a lot of things out of my mouth that you've never heard before, because I, like you, when everything's bunched up around the hole, I'd never heard it called anything.
Yeah.
But I called it a laundry basket, and now that's what's stuck in my head because it
Yeah.
looks like an overflowing laundry basket.
And it looks like a pile of mess to
Big
me.
old pile of mess to you. That's right.
Big old pile of mess. That's Mississippi slang there for laundry basket.
Yeah.
Jeff Kuhn tuning in. Him and Josh Glover didn't have the day they expected today. They were eliminated.
You stay tuned for a while, cornhole commentary, and you'll see and hear a couple things you've never heard
Yeah,
before.
absolutely, especially from us two.
whether they're right or not, you're going to hear 'em.
Especially from us two.
Why do you see a Scuba Steve?
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I like that. That's actually very fitting.
Yeah. 13 on 6. Arant and Tabers with work to do.
Yeah, they do.
And again, we're going to knock this down to a bracket of 16. We will play it all the way down to 4, and then later tonight, that final 4 will step out here on center court, and that'll be how we wrap our night here on a what day is it again?
It's Friday.
Friday night here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yep, we'll be crowning the king here in about
36 hours.
Yeah. What do you need?
Trying to get a hold of Ashley Irvin there.
Oh.
That's I'm sorry. His version of the laundry basket. I won't say it on the stream as to what it is. You can read it in the comments, but if you saw Christmas Vacation, you know what it is. Oh my.
Dustin Arant, and this could be a huge round here for Bryce Jefferson to put him on 18.
Randy Quaid standing outside in the cold, emptying into the storm sewer.
Yeah.
You know that phrase.
I don't remember it, but I do remember the movie. I did watch it a couple times. You guys can remember a lot of quotes and movies.
That's all that's in my brain. I don't have anything useful in there. Mostly movie quotes and music trivia. What are the top 5 bag companies, would you say, in the ACO? That's hard to say. I think,
Elite bags.
You kiss ass.
Elite
Stop
bag.
it.
Yeah, an elite bag. Oh, same as if he can pick one person 5 times, I can say the bags 5 times. Dadgummit.
You're just kissing ass. That's called payola in the radio business. I don't know. You'll see over the course of the next couple of days here with doubles and singles, the brands that tend to float to the top with regard to the players' choices.
Well, 2 of these on center court are probably two in the top 5. I guarantee you, throwing some CBCs and some elite bags.
Yep. And I would tell you probably we'll let the chat take care of that because
Yeah,
everybody's got their comments and their thoughts about that. I play neutral, but you're right. We do see a lot of CBC in the hands of some of the best players. We have quite a few throw elite. Lucky's had a good run. I know they're going to be part of Brothers Bags now.
Yeah. I've spent a lot of time with Phil Leffler in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Learning his strategy and what he plans on doing.
What are the elite? Is it the 1839s?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
1839.
The
These,
elite?
these are 1839.
You see a lot of those, yeah.
Yeah, that's that hybrid carpet that people are having trouble getting now. That's
Yep.
going to go to a change.
I know a couple of folks who bought quite a bit of that knowing that it was going to go away. Somehow they knew it ahead of time.
Yep.
As a 12 on 10 puts another couple of pennies in the pocket of Bryce Jefferson.
18-6 now.
Robert Booker.
Trey Holly says, with that logic, Finn, a social should be a full load on
There
the
you
wash.
go. Lucky's he is in the other league, too. I don't care for them. That's 2 separate companies, brother. There's a
Yep.
Lucky's and a Lucky Bags, and they are not the same.
No.
But Lucky's is now being absorbed by Brothers Bag Company, so you'll see those who throw Lucky's over here. It's not the same company, just to give you
Well,
a
in
heads
the
up.
other league, I do know the guy that makes Lucky's, and he's a hell of a good dude. So,
Is it the herringbone?
yeah, the herringbone. That's
the
what's
thing that's
going away.
not
Yeah.
that hybrid. We have a couple of different courts. This is Center Court 1, and we're on YouTube and on Facebook, correct?
Yep.
And CBC 2 is rolling solely on Facebook, I think. Or no, Oh, they're on both? Oh, they are running on both. Okay, because
There we go.
sometimes we split it out to give you a choice, but now you have an even better choice than ever. Zeros had a mention there in the chat. They've done a nice job. Sean Hamm and his crew out from out west.
Sean does make a good bag.
Stovations gets a lot of love from the West Coast players.
I actually threw Stovations in doubles. My partner throws Stovations.
Yeah, State 31, another one from out west. Average Joe's from out east.
Barry Anderson said Fly Cornhole is the best in the business.
Fly
has made a big splash here in the ACO this year. That's
short
for sure.
period of time. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for all those comments. We appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
You got BD, BW, Blueprint. I mean, come on.
Well, here's the thing I would tell you. They're all scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. So if
Bounty Bags is another one that's made a big impression this year.
Yep. If you see one that runs across there and you just like the name of it, feel free to reach out to them, see what they've got. If you know what your game needs, I'm sure you can find it with one of these companies.
There's the double 4-baggers. Full load in the washer. I did it, didn't I? Instead of a social.
No, we're getting too deep in there, CC. I don't have any idea. That's all proprietary information as to what resin pellets are in those bags. I know IMF has a couple of proprietary mixtures as well.
Flat fill, round fill, square fill.
Diamond cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fin and fill.
If there's a fin fill in there, that's a guaranteed winner right there. Yeah, I got State 31 Dexters because of the name. I was called Dexter in high school and loved those bags. So sometimes there's no rhyme or reason other than that. Dude, I was at a bar one time and we were just going in to try some bourbon and we saw one we hadn't had before. We walk in, nobody's in there except a little old man sitting at the end of the bar, right?
Yeah.
So we sit down and he gets up and walks around the bar and he goes, "What can I get you?" And we're like, "Oh, we want to try a bourbon that we've never had." And we go, "What would you recommend?" He goes, "Well, people seem to like this Russell's 10-year. And we're like, "Oh, we've never had it, never heard of it." So we tried it. It was pretty good. We're like, he goes, "Yeah, I buy the bourbon." I go, "Well, what made you get Russell's 10-year? He goes, "My name's Russell." And that was it. He didn't know it was Jimmy Russell from Wild Turkey. He had no idea. He just bought it because his name was Russell.
That's great.
And it was good. I've bought it a number of times.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Went to the bar and asked the bartender to surprise me. He showed me a naked picture of my wife. Are you kidding me? Scores 18-6. It's already early too. 18-6.
We haven't even started drinking.
No, heck no. But I might today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Caleb Bradson, Wyatt Rosengren up 16-8 over Kendall Cox and Stuart Graham. Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger up 5-0 over Carson Gedda and Darius Uditsky. Getty, not
Say
Gedda.
those names again.
Carson Getty and Darius Uditsky. Come on.
Perfect. I'm going to let you pronounce those.
Carrie Beth and Zach Mitchell getting ready to face off against Jax Lamoten and Parker Burgett. Maggie Geiger and Wayne Rao down 15-6 at last check to Brandon Earls and Darren Zastro.
That's a pretty good team, Zastro and Earls.
Yeah, Darren Zastro has a unique delivery.
Boy, he stretches out there.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want to be playing behind him.
No, I'll tell you one thing.
Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling up 7-6 over Jordan and Wine. And those are the active games at the moment.
Should be 4 right here for Dustin if he can get around that bag without taking it in.
He can.
He did. He can, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
Booker says, "You all right, Bryce? You all right?"
Man, Bryce stepped away from his spot, and he's hiding behind that pole.
Yeah,
I looked over there. I didn't see him. I'm like, did he go sit down? I'm like, oh, he's behind that pole.
Boy, he has lost some weight, man.
Oh, he's lost half his weight, I think.
He's at fighting weight now. Ooh, Russell struggled here on center court.
Well, there's 2 available.
Let's see, the young Irvin walked up. Sophie, let me tell you something. She been practicing for karaoke. Went in the break room and she says, "I'm practicing for karaoke."
Sophie was?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And she said, "Do you want to hear?" I said, "Yeah, well, yeah." She sings some Casey Musgrave song. I don't know if you probably don't know Casey
I know
Musgrave.
the name.
Hey, let me tell you something.
She had it.
She got it, man. She can freaking sing.
The two of them are, I mean, Craig and Ashley, I mean, he's a hip-hop-opotamus.
Yeah.
And she's his hype woman. They blew me out of the water here a couple of years ago. I had no idea they did any of that, and they ended up being part of our Christmas message. Oh, no.
That's going to do it.
That's going to finish it.
5, 6 on 2. That's going to do it. And Russell Tabors and Dustin Abrams' day is done.
That is it. They end 3 and 2 for the day. Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker continue on at 5 and 1. All right, so Goodwin and Barge are down 8-5 to Getty and Uditsky at the moment. Carrie Beth Mitchell, Zach Mitchell up 7-2 with bag in hand against Lamotin and Burgett. Ellis and Easterling up 16-14 now over Travis Jordan and Daniel Wine, and still waiting to put a score on the board with Stokel and Hogg versus Bagley and Harper. So we will keep you up to speed as we get down into this final bracket of 16. We'll play it down to 4, and we'll get that final 4 in later on this evening. So you'll have an opportunity to take a break. We're going to run some internal the Lifer tournament, the Whole Nation Tattoo tournament, a couple of others in there, but we'll finish strong tonight with the Doubles Championship and the championship team being crowned tonight before all is said and done. 2:15 Central Time, 3:15 Eastern Standard Time. We are working our way towards that. The King and Queen robes sitting over there tantalizingly displayed. Who will wear that cape and crown? Don't know. Will it be our first ever singles queen, or will it be a repeat king? Only one way to find out, and that is to stay close as Matt and Todd Gammon step up here on center court against Hunter Powers and Devin Holloway. Powers down there standing shoulder to shoulder with Todd Gammon. Devin Holloway standing shoulder to shoulder with Matt Gammon. Hey, what's happening, boss? How are you? Good to see you. Right on. Love it when folks have an opportunity to come up, take a break, and say hello. Room's been buzzing, starting to attenuate just a touch. Nice day outside. Hey, Keith, what's up? Keith Blair rolling out behind us here, stopping in to say hey. Louisville's finest. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. I lost my boy. I don't know where Phil went. He just disappeared. He is a ninja. I knew it. There's something years ago I figured out this guy is an actual ninja. He just disappears into thin air. This will be the last game here. All right, we'll wrap this one up. You'll still be able to pick up on CBC Center Court 2, but this will be the last Center Court game here for a little while. As I mentioned, the schedule will continue to develop, and later on we will have our doubles champions crowned. In the meantime, I can bring you up to speed for those who haven't been paying attention or just joined us on all kinds of results. Player of the season for the Big Blind Draw was Kim Jackson. For senior singles, it was Scott Harper taking the title. Women's singles, McKenna Kopp took down Kendall Cox. Juniors, it was Drew Blauvelt taking that juniors player of the season. In co-ed, it was Barger and Meineke, Sebastian Barger and Kennedy Meineke. Phil Swanson and Josh Neville, as we told you, they didn't have to have a playoff. They won it outright for the season. In singles, Sebastian Barger, it took him 3 to get it done over Karsten the younger Morris, but he did, so he is not only the reigning king, but he is the current player of the season. State Slider Cup, as we mentioned, California came in here and raised a few eyebrows and dropped a few shoulders by taking the State Slider Cup out of 13 teams. Florida coming in second. I think that came as a surprise to a few as well. In the world's blind draw quads, it was Cannon Hatcher, Bryce Forbes, Angie Bryant, and Dawson Cutter. That is a pretty solid team. And then the Bring Your Own Partner blind draw quads, Forbes, Hatcher, Anthony Frederick, and Steve Lewis come out on top. The Open Slider Cup was Barger, Goodwin, Day, Forbes, and Campos, and that is a team that will beat the pudding out of you no matter what tournament you are in.
Oh, absolutely.
Whew, no matter who it is. In the Big Blind Draw 128, it was Kaz Barkley and Todd Smith playing for the win for the boy Billy Perry. Just so you know, Billy, they dedicated that win to you. Juniors doubles, Lonnie Campos and Riley Brewster outlasted Isaac Hurt and Jacob Bagley for the win. And the seniors doubles, Art Brown and Gary Bearpaw took the top spot there over Scott Beck and Rich Jones. Women's doubles, Kendall Cox and Kennedy Meineke. Wonder Twin powers activated over Martina Belt and Karen Hubbard, who you will hear about here in a moment. Damon Dennis took the senior singles last night and won. Not even a double dip opportunity there for Gary Bearpaw. And that said, we had all kinds of weird things happen during that match. The lights going out, the whole thing. So if that did affect Gary, I feel bad for him. But you know what? We still have to play the games out. And Damon Dennis is an OG superhero, 21-15 and 1. That gave him the senior singles title. And let's see, in the women's, as you heard Karen Hubbard, I told you you'd hear her name again. It was a rough start for Karen, but she came around, and it was a battle royale between her and Cheyenne Bubenheim, and they were in no rush to get to 21-12. In the junior singles, it was Bryce Forbes and Riley Brewster in a marathon match. 21-9, 21-5. Bryce Forbes comes in and double dips the king seat holder, Riley Brewster, and juniors challenger Parker Burford double dipped Micah Pennington. And in the co-ed doubles, Jeremiah Ellis and Cheyenne Bubenheim fell to Lonnie Campos and Kendall Cox. And kudos to the aforementioned Lonnie Campos, who came in and just really played to impress.
He did.
And took that final Pro Series skins title. He got the big old wooden thing and a little over $1,000 added to his bank account. And Josh Holland had a fine showing once again with just under.
That was a half a thruster right there.
What's that?
A half a thruster.
Did you get a half a thrust there?
He got a half a thruster right there.
Todd Gammon is thruster. If you don't know what we're talking about with regard to the thruster, you saw.
You'll see it here shortly.
Yeah, there's a little bit. He was really happy with that bag, and you'll see what the thruster looks like here in a moment.
Oh, Hunter's
this
trying
is
to
from
go
last
around
year's Worlds, because you see those flags right behind him. Here it comes. Take a look at this. And
boom. If I can get him, look, I messed with him over. I played him the other day, and I was calling him the thruster.
Well, at first he didn't like it, but now I think he likes it. Oh, it's not. The screen's not on up top. Okay, I was going to say you can have take a look at that.
Ricky
top.
Bell giving his invitation.
Oh,
Give it that look. And they jump out to a big lead here, 11-0. The Gammons didn't come to play, man.
That is a game on right there.
Yeah, it is.
Versus a Gammon.
Here's Holloway with a chance to pick up 2, and he does. 11-2 now is going to be our score.
Devin Holloway is one of those guys. Always seems to show up at Worlds.
Always.
He's always kind of floating around that top echelon. And he's another one of those that tends to fly under the radar until he runs right into your airspace. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, he first started out, he was not very good, but man, he's owned to me the last couple of years. He puts the work in, plays really good. Nice family too, nice wife, couple of good, cute little kids.
Well, now that you are joining us here on the YouTube channel, make sure to hit that bell so that you get notified when we come back on a little bit later on this afternoon. That's what the bell is for. The thumbs up is just to let us know that you enjoy what you're seeing, and we'd love for you to share the ACO World Championships with somebody that you love. That just proves you love them.
Thought he might. Oh, and that's you give me 6, I'm going to give you 6 right back.
No, there's no thrust on that one. I'll tell you that.
Might be a reverse thruster.
Look at the majesty that is center court. A little later on, those bleachers will be packed with fans watching the Final Four get down to it. But first, we'll have to whittle it down from 16 to 4. See Tyler Goodwin and Sebastian Barger right now down 12-7 at last check to Carson Getty and Darren Uditsky.
Wow.
Or Darius Uditsky. Carrie Beth and Zach Mitchell now down or up a point.
How about them upsetting Lonnie Campos and Douglas Parker, though, man? And Zach Mitchell threw almost 11-5.
It's strong. It's strong. But they are currently holding a lead over Jax Lamoten and Parker Burgett, who have just regained first bag. So that may change here in a moment. Jeremiah Ellis, Braden Easterling now knotted at 18 with Travis Jordan and Daniel Wine. Jacob Bagley and Scott Harper up 6-4 over Ian Stokel and Storm Hogg. Bryce Jefferson and Robert Booker await the winner of this match right
No,
here.
they moved in. Whoever wins this game.
Oh,
moves
they
in.
locked in. That's right.
Yeah.
They don't await the winner. I just looked back there and
Yeah,
saw
but they will go on the bracket. There's another one out of
Locked
play
into
for
that.
Todd.
into that 16.
Oh, and I don't know if he was trying to go around that or chase it, but that was just a bad bag. I played Hunter and Brianna in a co-ed the other day. Oh, and that's another 6, and that's 12 straight points.
Wow.
Todd Gammon has given up after a hot start.
So Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling finish off Travis Jordan and Daniel Wine 21-19. So they will face off against Drew Blauvelt and Michael Rainey.
Is that still a game, or is that no? They get to
That'll
the
be
red
to get
mark.
it,
Yeah,
that'll be to get in to lock
yeah.
it down. Carrie Beth Mitchell and Zach Mitchell down 14-13 to Jackson Lamotin and Parker Burgett
Well,
right
that's
now.
a dogfight down
It's
there.
a battle back and forth, to be sure. So, yeah, these stats that I've been giving you are a little bit delayed, so I'm working straight off the other screen to give you the most updated scores I can find as these two continue to slug it out. That one gets away from Holloway. Gammon going to take the middle given to him. Yes,
There
he does.
it is.
Kisses it a little bit. They'll pick up a couple now to cut that lead and give Todd the first bag back.
14-13 is our score. I went to the restroom. I picked up a big old wooden thing.
Which one's that? Oh, is that your road
That's my
dog?
road dog.
Nice. So now is there going to be a group photo? Is that it?
Yeah.
You can come grab it and then you get your group photo?
Yeah, I told him I probably wouldn't be in that one.
Yeah, you will.
So
Yeah, you will.
I got my team picture coming up too. Sometime
I'll tell you,
they can't get that very organized either.
I've never seen somebody getting as many pictures taken as possible.
Man, I don't want pictures taken though. That's the problem.
Our man Mark Smothers just stepping in down
Hey,
from
Mark.
right down the way, Smothers Park. He says it's not named after him. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, I saw that when
it
I was
is.
coming in. Smothers Park.
Yep.
Looks like Hunter's got one out of play this time. Todd the thruster down the middle.
Oh, that one.
There it is, a
There's
half a thrust.
Half a Scuba Steve.
Yeah. Hunter in. Oh, and that's going to be 4. And they're giving up points in buckets in this game. 17-14 now the Gammon's taking on. The winner of this goes into the championship bracket.
Lamotin and Burgett now have opened up a 19-13 lead over Team Mitchell, Carrie Beth and Zach. And that is to get into the final 16 as well. Jeremiah Ellis and Braden Easterling still yet to get on the scoreboard versus Drew Blauvelt and Michael Rainey. That's at zeros. I don't think they've gotten started with that one yet.
Oh, and there's a bag out of play by Matt Gammon.
Going to get ready to donate those two back.
What a game. This one's been a good one.
Nice bag right there. Run through it. Yep.
Made that look easy, did he not?
He did, yeah. Enough spin on that thing to grab that arrowhead and run it right through. Oh,
And I'm telling you, there's no 2 points in this game. It's 4 or 6.
Wow, nice
And there's
shot.
4, and they take the lead, 18-17.
Wow.
It's been a back and forth seesaw. Huh? No, you're right. If 3 or 4 gets you beat here.
Lamotin and Burgett now have advanced over Carrie Beth and Zach Mitchell, 21-13.
I'll tell you what, it's getting cold in here again
They
today.
have locked in one of those final 16 spots. So there's really only a couple left to go.
This is one of them.
Yep, Bagley and Harper up 19-8 over Stokel and Hogg.
Oh, and Hunter's got one out of play. He can't afford to miss another one here. He's got to be in with these last 2 bags. Oh, and Matt Gammon can finish this off if that bag doesn't come back.
Oh,
That's a bad bag, but I think he should have took his time, made sure he got that one in.
yeah. That's a buster, not a thruster.
He's still going to have a chance to pick up a couple if that bag don't come back. It moved.
A little bit.
Whoosh.
Oh, and it did.
I knew it. I
Oh.
saw it when it moved first time.
That's a shuckster
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, but he should have got 2 out of that. He had the opportunity.
Yeah, bag 3 betrayed him.
You got to want it, as they say. You got to want it.
So the rest of these games to play into the final 16 are being played elsewhere. This will be the last one here on center court for the time being. Ellis and Easterling up right now over Blauvelt and Rainey, 2-0. Lamotin and Burgett have moved into that final bracket of 16.
And all these people that make it into that final bracket are getting a check.
Yeah.
How about that? Oh, and then he can't finish it off, but he can grab a couple more points. Boy, he's gotten so good. He's gotten so good.
Holloway.
Yeah. And that's going to do it.
That does finish it off. No more mistakes, and
Nope.
mistakes were made. So Hunter Powers and Devin Holloway have now finished the day for Team Gammon.
That'll move them into the finals, 16.
Yep.
Man, both of them had they all gave up big points. Every player gave up a big point, I think, except for Devin Holloway.
Yep. That is funny because,
He gave up a 2 one time.
Powers gave up he gave up a 6, and Matt and Todd each gave up at least a 5 or 6 at some point. You
Glad
out?
to have you sitting here by me, buddy. Always.
Everybody compliments on y'all's damn thing about me that aren't.
Oh, yeah.
About you?
When we had that interview.
Get people all over the country. Making sure they're talking about it. We turn it on, we see that.
Well, we make sure that's a classic,
We
dude.
run
That's
the hell
coming out.
Yeah, we run the hell out of it.
Yeah, y'all are. More people talk about it all over.
Yeah.
People ain't playing cornhole, they'll pull it up and see it, sometimes don't.
I'm surprised you haven't lost weight based on how much we run you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we'll figure out how to get you out here over again. But we're
Yeah.
going to wrap things up here from center court and be back once we have the opportunity to whittle 16 down to 4, and then we'll get back here to center court. CBC Center Court 2 still fired up, and I do believe that you can still grab some streaming upstairs at the ACO Tailgater Division upstairs here at the Owensboro Convention Center. The World Championships of Cornhole for the American Cornhole Organization Season 21 will continue with Phil Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, and yours truly, Finn, the Loudmouth, for the ACO very soon here. Hang tight on the ACO Digital Network.